Okay, so today I've got a review on the Jellycomb multi-device split ergonomic keyboard, the KE68. I'm going to give you guys a rundown on how it looks, how it feels, how it types. I even did an online typing test to see if it performs any better than a regular keyboard in terms of speed and efficiency. So if you want to see all of that, stick around to the end. So when I saw this product come out, I was excited because Jellycomb makes enticing products. Just so you know, Jellycomb did send me this keyboard as part of their product testing program, but that's not going to influence my opinion of this product in either way. My review will remain independent and honest. Jellycomb will not get to see the review before it's published. So if you're into those types of videos, then make sure you subscribe because I make all sorts of videos like this, keyboards, mice, desktop stuff. I've got plenty in my library and I've got plenty coming out soon. Okay, so let's talk about the design of this thing. It's a split layout which keeps the wrist straight, allowing typing in a more natural position. The ergonomic design is to help reduce discomfort in wrists, arms, and neck. The leather palm rest is quite nice. It's padded. It's a fake leather, I should say, so no animals were hurt in the making of this keyboard. And it also provides you with 3 minor adjustments for better personalization. I think it's nice to see when they give you an option to tilt the keyboard down as well. That's how I tilt my keyboard at work. But here in my home office, I prefer the flat setting. So this keyboard comes with a rechargeable built-in 280 milliamp hour battery. The charging cable is included and it's USB-C. That's awesome. Okay, so Jellycomb says this keyboard will last up to 200 hours in standby mode, whatever that means. But in actual usage, I've been able to get maybe 24 hours out of it. So maybe about 3 days before I had to plug it in and recharge it again. So it's not the greatest battery life, especially since it doesn't even have a backlight. 280 milliamp hours is a pretty small battery. Like a typical cell phone has, 4,000 milliamp hours. Apples to oranges, I know, but nonetheless, the battery isn't great. But the good thing is, it only takes about half an hour to charge back up to full, and you can even use the keyboard while it's charging, so that's nice. Okay, so this is a multi-device keyboard. It can pair with up to 3 devices simultaneously. One via the USB receiver, this little guy right here, and 2 via Bluetooth. I have tested all 3 of the channels, and they all work fine with a nice, solid, consistent connection. So if you want to use the included unifying receiver, then simply just plug it into one of your USB Type A ports into your computer and you're off to the races. If you prefer Bluetooth, then the Bluetooth pairing is pretty standard procedure. Simply just press and hold one of the Bluetooth buttons until the light starts flashing, open up your device's Bluetooth settings, and then go ahead and pair away. And switching between devices is just as simple. Just push one of the buttons and there you go. Okay, so this keyboard is compatible with Windows, Android, and Mac. I've tested all 3 of them and they all work fine. However, with the Macs, I recommend using the Bluetooth connection because with the wireless receiver, they've programmed this to be specific for Windows machines and the media control keys won't function. So if you like using all those keys, then just use the Bluetooth connection and you'll be fine. And what's cool about the Android connection is that even the media control keys and the special keys up top, they even work with my phone. You can bring up all windows, change the brightness and the volume. The screenshot works nicely. I don't know how much I'm going to use those features for my phone, but it's cool and worth mentioning. So the typing experience is pretty cool. It is comfortable, and with the ergonomic split design, it feels like my arms aren't quite moving around as much because my hands are exactly where they need to be to reach each key. There are a couple of keys that I need to extend further for, like the backspace key and the delete key. There is definitely an adjustment period, but I am getting better with time, and even in the tests that I took, the typing tests, there was a consistent improvement. But I'll show you those results in a second. So the keys themselves are nice. I quite like them. They are pretty responsive and tactile, especially for a non-mechanical keyboard. There's a satisfying amount of key travel and the keycaps are concave to help catch your fingers. The media control keys in the center are handy. I am using them quite a bit to control the volume on the computer. I think they make good use of what would otherwise be an empty space. Now for the typing test. I went to typingtest.com and I did their 1-minute typing test 5 times for each keyboard. And this is after I've already been using the split keyboard for 2 weeks full time. So here are the results. So I started with the split keyboard and I averaged about 40 words per minute after 5 attempts. I did have a 93% accuracy, and with the adjustment works out to be about 38 words per minute. Now for the regular keyboard, after 5 attempts, my average was 47 words per minute with a 94% accuracy. With the correction, 44 words per minute. So you can see here that I am still faster and more accurate with a regular keyboard. However, over time, I could see the split keyboard becoming more efficient. And that's because when I was typing on the regular keyboard for these tests, my arms were moving all over the place. I was crossing over with some of my fingers, and it's just not efficient. It's fast, but ultimately it's going to cause strain. And I think that with the design of these split keyboards, it helps keep your hands in place. You know, it's going to take some time to get used to it, but I feel like without moving your hands, eventually you will become faster. That's just my personal opinion. Take that for what it is. So my overall opinion of the Jellycomb keyboard here is that it's really good. My only demerit I have for it is the battery life. Not great, but that's okay. You know, for $80, I think it brings a lot of value to the table. As advertised, it does provide a nice, comfortable, ergonomic typing experience, and ultimately that's what I'm after. And I like it. So good job, Jellycomb. For $80, I think you packed in a lot of value here. I hope that helps you guys make your decision if you're looking at picking one of these up, whether it's Jellycomb or another split ergonomic keyboard. I recommend trying it out. You know, this is a really good price. The Logitech version of this keyboard comes in at $150, so nearly twice the price of this. So I think this is a good value, a good starting point for anyone looking to get into the ergonomic split keyboards. Okay guys, please hit the like button down below only if you enjoyed this review or if you found it helpful, and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of these keyboard and mice and desktop stuff videos. Okay, I do post a lot of them and I'd love to have you as a subscriber. For example, I just published a video on the Jellycomb vertical ergonomic oven mitt mouse. This thing is pretty unique. I did a nice little review on that. I will post it right here on the video somewhere. You should go check that one out now. Okay, thanks a lot guys. We'll see you in the next one.